Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. So it's 6:27 p.m. in Kenya. And this is Prissy for you on Edutainment for Us. So welcome on board and feel free to participate in this reaction with you. Guys, on the street there is lots to gather. And today I had to visit COCO Mama. And guess what, guys? COCO Mama is shampooking in UK, you know. As she always says, yeye ni shosho, you know. We always say like the grandma in her. She's like, spare me dimwango. She's like this Marwa. She's like this Nyabohanze. She's like this UK. And of course today we saw her breaking the barriers in the UK. Do you know what COCO Mama did? There are a lot of kids playing out there and making a lot of noise. Sometimes you can't stop them because they'll be like, hey, who the hell are you? So guys, let's go on with our reaction. So welcome on board. I feel it is time that people should gather here, guys. I support a lot of people by watching their lives, and I don't know why they don't support me, you know. Today I'm making a demand now. Yeah. And meanwhile, in the political arena, there's a lot of war. You know, MPs grilling, CA boss over media blackout during demos, you know. Questions surrounding Nyengenye Jeremiah, the current clerk of the Senate. And so many others, you know. But let's stick to the social lane because that is what we want to do in this video. Yeah, so guys, yesterday I saw, is it known as Dr. Philip or somebody like that? I saw him dancing and saying begging is not a problem to the subscribers. Maybe subscribers should share out whether they think it's a problem, actually. So let's get there. That's where we start from. Let's get there. Yeah, so I watched the video by COCO Mama and guys, hey, the snoozing and the reminders here. So let's get going. Welcome on board. I can see one person there. I did a lot of watching of different videos today, people here and there. Like say the lazy gang, you sit, watch what people have done and react, you know. What can we do? That is our life for now. Until we make money to start doing vlogs, maybe travel vlogs, culture vlogs, and so forth and so forth. So, COCO Mama shampooking in UK. This lady decided to break the barriers while in UK, you know, walking the streets and asking a lot of questions and even bargaining and saying that she doesn't have money to waste, you know. So that's what I saw in her. And she was saying she has to prove to be real because dollar is not water. The UK dollar is not even a dollar, but a pound is not water, you know. Yeah, so wewe nafanya video hata nashindwa. Uwezi ngoja kidogo. Unaweza ngoja, kuna wale wameenda soko akuja. Ngoja kidogo, akikuja akuuzie. All right, so guys, let's proceed with this. Let's check for the receipts. Of course, I was telling you about Dr. Philip yesterday. He came about with some hot reaction here. And we have to start from there. We have to start from there. Yeah, so before I went into Live Saga TV and did what I did, I really watched an interesting thing here. But meanwhile, We can go to UK through Coco Mama and watch something after this. Yeah. So this guy was here defending the habit of begging.
Marwa, what has destroyed Marwa? I'm going to tell you this video. If Marwa is himself, Marwa is a nice person. Okay. But what has destroyed Marwa, maybe it's those people he listened to, and also greediness. Marwa thinks that begging has destroyed Marwa. And also Marwa showing about his workers on TV, how he's treating them, has destroyed Marwa. But deep down, and what I'm saying is true, Marwa is a nice person. Okay. And I'm saying this with my whole chest. But Marwa now is intoxicated. If Marwa changes and listen to me, Marwa will be a nice person. How can you say Marwa is a nice person when you are with someone, all you want to do is to collect what you are going to do?
Nemo Abdi, welcome on board. So let's watch this. Let's watch this from Dr. Prince. So Dr. Prince gave a reaction after watching Coco Mama. Okay, hi. Welcome on board.
This woman, she made it clear that I am Marwa. What has destroyed him so much is begging. You know, like Marwa begs a lot. My good people, let me start from this begging issue. Because guys, it is now like 10 years since I am Marwa. He opened a YouTube channel. It's now like 10 good years. If for sure, guys, you understand very well the disadvantages of begging. You know, for example, if Prince Odinga, today I start here like, guys, I'm begging today, I beg, January I beg to December. Then this next year I beg to December. Then next time I beg to December. Trust me, you will get tired. People will get tired of me and they will be like, no, that is a beggar. You know, so they do
Prince Odinga is qualifying that Marwa's habit of asking for donations is not begging. But still, there are reactors who call it begging. I don't know what your thought is. If you have a YouTuber who always comes around, shares their project, then they begin saying, contribute a bag of cement, the way Dimwango does, would you think that is begging or not? When Maro, for example, begin to construct the road and says, you people can assist, even some cement, ballast, and what have you will be handy. Is that begging or not? You know? That is a question you have to ask, guys. Because now we've seen Odinga, Dr. Odinga defending, you know, Marwa, saying that what he does is not begging. What do you think? Nemo Abdi, maybe you can actually contribute towards this topic. You know, I don't know whether I'm delaying this kid. Maybe I should just go serve and then proceed. But there is a reaction we are doing, guys. So instead of leaving the phone here, let me go by and serve. Yeah, so deep through these aspects, I would maybe ask you to think about, when do we call something begging? Do we call it begging because it is taking daily, or do we still call it begging even if it's taking hours? Even if someone asks for that support persistently, maybe for minutes on their platform, could we still call it begging? You know, that's what I want to know, because there was a lot of discussion around that, and people were like, he doesn't beg. But still some people feel that Marwa begs a lot on his YouTube channel alongside the brother Devi Marwa, Devi Mwang, why am I saying Devi Marwa? Devi Jr. and the sister who is Dimwango. Currently, of course, you know, she's building a villa and she's saying people should bring her cement, a bag of cement or 2 or even 10 or whatever amount. And she will be doing the big purchases, you know. That's her, what she says. So let me serve this boy before I go back to the house and continue with the reaction, so that I don't delay him here. He might be punished for nothing when I've delayed him. Yeah, so guys, asking a question, I would actually expect that you respond. Nemo Abdi was here. I don't know who else was on the channel, but that is, I a discussion that we saw Dr. Prince defending so much. And of course, we understand Coco Mama is in UK, right? And today I followed her on the streets of UK as she was going through Elizabeth Line and the rest of the lines. And she was like, she was still talking about Nyabohanze. Of course, the reaction began in a train. I'm going to show you that. So give me some few minutes, you know. Give me some few minutes. I just close this store here and go show you what I have to show you. Because yesterday I left the phone and only to come back and find kids their own stuff. That's why today I've decided, even if I'm talking out here, I'll do it. But at least it will be relevant. The kids messed me up, I don't know. And I didn't even get time to edit that video. I just sent it as it is, you know. I know some people are wondering why was that video that blank for like about 5 minutes, you know. So guys, let's go back to our reaction. And it is what it is, you know. So my question has been thrown to you. And if you have a response, you can actually share out what you think. Nani, msimeki hiyo kelele kama ya huyo. Mwambie asipige kelele kama hiyo. Inatokea kwa background ya video vibaya sana. Yeah, so guys, let's see what we have to actually see here. And as I told you, the discussion surrounds the aspect of begging. When do you call it begging? Because of course we've seen many reactors referring to what Dimwango does, David Jr. and sometimes Marwa as begging. The fact of starting a project, then they engage the donors. And now today in this video, what did I see? Of course, Coco Mama was blaming. Was it even Coco Mama or this lady?
What I've seen, I've this Nyabohanze now, the more people are thinking that Nyabohanze is the only African. There are places in Africa where a lot of people they are developing, but a lot of people they are developing their village. It's not only a man whatsoever. But my worry is that people there in Nyabohanze, they're begging. They cannot develop. My people is not a celebrity. I am a celebrity. Yeah, it's not about having a lot of subscribers. My people should have continued. Marwa is not good at advising people. Is on top. Advising these people. Marwa is the one who is destroying my people. He thinks he's helping. He's not helping anyone. Because Mayukno is not a big person. And why would Mayukno be sitting there and do nothing? Mayukno is a person. He needs to go and work. Do YouTube and work. This is what people are doing. They are thinking and work. You do YouTube, the revenue from YouTube is not enough. You are not helping people as much as people are praising Mara, and Mara is helping people. You are not helping.
Yeah, so guys, this is the reaction that comes from Coco Mama as she is in UK. She tries to actually engage the other lady here. Of course, I hope you know her. So the lady shares and says that Marwa is not really helping people in the village. Instead, he is destroying them, you know. And her argument is that the destruction comes from making them lazy gang. Even though they call reactors lazy gang, we have lazy gangs like Mayugno and the rest of the YouTubers who just think that YouTube should be the major job, you know. So they wake up, sleep up to late, wake up, walk around and do one video and throw it to the platform. Then they have viewers following and then the day is closed. That's the view of this lady. I don't know what you think about this, you know. That is her perspective, you know. In reaction, you have free views from different people. Now, what if, because Marwa recently when talking to Nanis, is it Naniski or what? This lady that came from Coast and came to have a shout out. And of course, she came there when she was having just 400 subscribers. By the day she was leaving, I'm sure she had 1,000 plus subscribers. We also saw Baba, is it Babaroni or somebody like that? He also came to the village with very few subscribers. By the time he left, he had enough subscribers. Mawira the same. And so many other people. Now, in their perspective, of course, they believe that they grew up because of Marwa, you know. So, what is your view? Because I really want you to give me the view. We saw the other funny guy. There was this captain who called Marwa on phone recently, and he was engaging him in a discourse to prove that YouTube is paying him enough that he doesn't have to keep working. So he was actually saying that many people, if they are tired with their bosses, they should actually go through YouTube, make content on what they can be real in, and once they make such content, they quit work. These are the discourses surrounding YouTube, actually. My question is just, in case YouTube goes down, what happens, you know? Like, if your profession, you leave your profession, maybe what we should be hearing here is that far from YouTube, Marwa should encourage these people to keep working on other things, because Marwa does not only work on YouTube. I can see that he's planning to have a safaris company. He's running a B&B, of course. That villa, the section of it runs B&B. That's why we have like a Jamaican uncle is living there, and I don't think he's living for free. He must be paying some dollars to spend there all that while. He also gets a lot of donations from both the people he asks to give and those who give willingly, like his fans. And so when they hear he's doing a project, they willingly send money. When he does live streams, we see a lot of money streaming in. Apart from that, we see that he conducts agriculture on his farm, because if he has all those chicken, somebody told me recently that pigeons can be sold. Actually, you can rear a lot of pigeons and you sell them for money. You know, somebody from Kiambu. Then apart from that, we can see that Marwa has also some other, you know, plans. Like he told us that apart from safaris, he wants to conduct real estate. And this real estate, I think he started indirectly without people knowing. What he's doing is like encouraging a lot of international people to come and, you know, invest here. Now, in this video, let's listen more and see the kind of reaction Coco Mama and her friend are giving towards Marwa. And I don't know what you feel about it, because you are free to actually contribute towards this and give your perspective. Whether it's positive or negative, for me, I allow any kind of response that will come handy, because it contributes towards our stream at the end of the day. Let's go back and look at this.
After you saw that you are making money is when you started depending on YouTube. But you are not advising these sports. The people who are close to you, they are doing nothing. But the second income is about making. That's why they make every time. I'm saying this with my chest. I'm not even scared. This is just my life. It's all benefited. Yeah. So if I was Mama Grace, I would collect whatever mess or whatever that is left. Whatever damage. So
yeah, so guys, there is this tendency that many young people now are going for donations. For example, you look at Gintu, I think he's into that. You can look at Gutu, the son of the widow, he's into that. We can actually see Mayuguno is into that. We can also see maybe Gate, Gate and Gate. They are different people. They are into donors. What I would say is different people have different luck. Some of them are doing well just out of donations. But there are those who are actually going to suffer, because as they go waiting for donations, they may not come, you know. people have different luck. And sometimes they always say, don't open your door because of someone's luck and think that you'll not be eaten by a fox. Is it a fox or a wolf? Yeah, that's a proverb in my mother tongue, you know, or native language. So we can see this lady is actually saying in her reaction that as far as YouTubers are coming up and relying on it as the only work, if you are a Mason, make your content as you work. Just like we normally see the what the some people are doing actually in this Nyabohanze, few people, not all. Some of them are doing the agriculture and they go on and make content, which is okay. Unlike relying on it wholly and you have few subscribers below 10,000, that cannot sustain you fully. And no wonder we have seen Mayugno. If I may show you the some of the videos, like yesterday's video. Let me go back to it and I show you here. Yeah, yesterday's video with Davy Jr. I think it was Davy Jr.'s video.
Strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. She's a lady, but she's working like a man. Strength of a woman. Huh?
Yeah, this video here. In this video, we saw that Mayugno, of course, Davy Jr. went to work. Davy Mayugno. Let's just get there.
So the more we going this way, the rain begins to spread.
Here.
No, brother Dagi. Put on the motorbike. How are you doing? That's my Yugno, guys. Let me see here. Too much of beans. Or you have lollipop. I'm very careful about my life because right now, no. How are you doing? Hey, it's funny.
So, of course, guys, you understand, Mayugno, he has, I don't know whether he has reformed, but what he has been doing is that he has been actually jumping from one woman to another, And this is the time when Mama Grace was actually supporting him fully. Then, actually, he was gambling that money, using it on women. And Ngutu, the son of the widow, had to come out and share his weaknesses. And Mama Grace decided to stop supporting him. In fact, you saw one of the videos I was doing a reaction on, asking why Mayugno should have started 3 projects and none is being finished. Now, this lady is coming out with some information. I don't know. For those of you who actually know the truth, you can counter this or maybe share in the comment section what the reality is. Because according to this lady here, according to this lady here, yeah.
The best line is the best line. She opened Elizabeth line. It's in memory. I'm going to shampoo. But my worry is that people there in Nyabohanze, they beg, they cannot even be sitting there and do nothing. Mayugno is a Mason. He needs to go and work. You do YouTube and work. This is what people are doing. They are doing YouTube and work. You do YouTube, the revenue from YouTube is not enough. Mara, you are not good. You are not helping people. As much as people are amazing, Mara is helping people. You are not helping these people. They need to work hard. Some of them, they are pensioners. One day, this life, they want to be this life. What is this is exactly what is happening already with my I'm telling you. That's why you find a lot of handouts. My needs so and now showing off the imagine he's building 3 houses. He's not working. 3 houses at the same time. I know. And it doesn't have any that's Mama Grace. I'm sorry to say this. That's Mama Grace, guys. You might end up basic. And might not end Mama Grace. People like Mama says, why would she build a house?
So guys, the reaction here is that Mama Grace actually started building houses in Mayugno's farm with an intention of actually coming in Africa. And she wanted one of the houses to be hers, then another one to be Mayugno's, and I don't know which, where the third house would belong, you know. But she realized that this guy is not focused. And that is why she decided to quit and start helping Gutu. So the lady feels like, how will Mama Grace claim back the property? And now this lady is now blaming the people who come to invest in Nyabohanze as foreigners. In fact, she has mentioned here the Jamaican uncle. Now she also comes up with the story of Jamaican grandma, yeah, indicating that the death that happened and this land has been bought and of course written in Marwa's name. What will happen? What will happen to it? Will the family be able to claim? And she argues out that foreigners should be aware that they cannot inherit or rather own property in a different country because they are not natives, right? So they should be aware of this, and therefore, if they are doing tourism, let them do it. But buying property in somebody's name, they should quit, because at the end of the day, it's not theirs. What do you think about this argument she raises that Maro is not helping people in the village? What is your thought? You know, because she says that instead of helping, she's fooling them, because she went to Colombia, worked, and had a stable YouTube before he had to quit working and settle for YouTube. But even by now, I don't see that he has settled for YouTube alone. He's doing so many other things around him. And that is what supplements the stories. Every time he wakes up, he's doing a story. He's running the BNB. He wants to start the safaris. He's intending to have the real estate. He's even planning to buy the machines. The machines, the road making machines. That's what he said in his video today. Let's be checking, because there's something buying the roller. And talk of the roller, you know, I thought that the roller that would come would be the heavy one, you know. I'm used to that one, only to see the small roller, you know. What is it? T, stop that. You are making me uncomfortable. Thank you. Yeah, so, of course, there is something that he said somewhere. Let's just check for the tickets from his video. Have you done the assignment? Do your assignment first. There's a video here. Marwa here.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's another beautiful day. This is day 3 or 4. We are here at our road. We want to see what is going on.
Please, I'm doing something. Please. Yes?
I don't have assignment.
You are not given assignment?
Yes.
But you need even to read a book, like the book we read the other day. You read that book, then you continue with the watching, right?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, I was just to show you a receipt on something about a roller.
Are we ready? This chance?
Yes. But not make noise. Don't make noise. Okay. So he talked about this roller here, and I was like, okay, so Marwa, when you are constructing, you mean you didn't use it? Because he testified that this is the first time he's seeing it here. I think I saw it somewhere in this video. Somewhere here. Here, yes.
Say hello to my audience. How are you? Yes, here we are. Yes. Today is a compact roller. How heavy is this roller? Like how many kgs? Let's say about 600 kgs. 600 kgs. Wow. Yo. Yeah. Boy, all those people, all of them. Hata hiyo fundi wa chumba, kila kitu dakika moja tu murudi.
Yeah, so that was a surprise to him. And of course, that is 600 kg. Of course, he did what he did, but I didn't expect that, especially for the road, because I felt like it is really tiring, you know. It's really tiring, this man, even though he's looking for money, guys, but because now Marwa actually is intends to have the visitors on Friday, and he wants the road to be, you know, in a good state. I thought that he should have thought of using the other roll. I don't know. Is the difference price, the kind of cost, or why exactly did he have to pick on using this small roller, you know? Now let's just get it on the road, because I don't want it to in the house. The part of the house, of course, it did okay, but then at the road, let's check here. Somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere on the road. And talk of the...
I'm more than excited because I know our road today will look so different. You know, I always say, always find one reason to give you hope. Yesterday, I prayed God the rain not to rain, and trust me, God gave me exactly that. It didn't rain. It showed all the signs to rain, but it didn't rain, because God knows we have a very good intention with this road. We want all these neighbors, all these homes. This is not my home. This is not my home. This is not my home.
Hey, I looked at that and I was like, hey, Marwa, hey. When you decide to do something, actually, you people, even when you look at anything that you do within your home, however much it's going to benefit the neighbors, you cannot blow the trumpet all the time and say that neighbors are going to benefit. Of course, they'll benefit automatically. Spill over benefits, you know. Mgeni aje mwenyeji apone. Because all of us understand actually the real reason why Marwa is making this road. I think, in my thought, he's actually turned his home into a B&B kind of thing. And the visitors who come, they come with benefits, right? He also wants the Nyabohanze to look good so that the international guests will keep coming. They will even have interest to invest. And directly, he will gain from it directly than any other person. Even if the neighbors will have the road, the church, and the houses is counting there. It's good for them, but majorly, he is the key beneficiary because he has the vision, he knows why it should be there, and he's working towards it, guys. So, the blowing of the trumpet here, and him mentioning how much he has used, that is the exact aspect in which Coco Mama and the other lady came out talking about it in UK, right? And then, of course, we saw him talking about he had already received 100 bags of cement. He said that at some point. So you can see the benefits of begging, guys. Begging seems to be so good here. It's a good project, right? Yeah, here.
Haya, uende confirm. Angalia, mpange mawe hapa. Msipopanga mawe hapa, ile kitu kikuja, hii sehemu itabondeka kwenda wapi? Nimewaambia mapema. Hii mawe hata ya kupanga katikati haifai. Sababu hapo katikati hakuna gari kuja kukanyaga hapa. Hiyo mawe ipangwe hapa. I will put money from also my pocket to bring ballast. Now hata ya kupanga katikati haifai. I will put, it's not okay. They should put where the wheels will be running, and also this side here.
So guys, looking at that interest, you actually understand that Marwa is doing this and knows the kind of vehicles that will come. And that is why he's actually insisting on the expectations he has of this road, right?
from Big Mark. Thank you so much, my brother, for this road. So I'm gonna be buying those cement. I was thinking maybe I buy 50 bags of cement and then I buy 50 metals. Okay, 50 metals. Then I'll put money from also my pocket to bring ballast. We can start putting concrete on the entire road. You know, after that machine passes. Let me see what is going on here. With
Now, that is exactly what he says. He has received already hundreds bags of cement. So guys, as you complain about the begging, the begging is begging and it's doing a lot for Marwa. Yeah, so it's doing a lot for Marwa. And the lady was saying that the people who contribute are pensioners and one day they may not have money. But I've also been seeing that some of the donors are even from Africa. I don't know what motivation they have. But some of the donors, especially at Dimango side, are from, they are from, you know, they are from Africa. They are just in UK or US or whichever other country working their backs to change their lives. But they are willing to donate. So whatever it is, I don't understand. Maybe we should actually get to ask Maro. I don't know whether he'll tell us, so that we understand what is the, you know, because he started the major YouTube aspect in Nyabohanze. We should also understand why does he do a lot of donation, you know, aspect. And in fact, for him, he says that he doesn't have to help people with money directly. They either have to work hard for their money. In fact, in today's video, he said that you have to work hard for your money, or you have to build yourself. Maybe he helps to in shout-outs, you know, on YouTube channels. Now, in this video, again, he went to reveal to us why he was doing the road now. He revealed today. Of course, he started revealing yesterday, but he revealed clearly in this video here. Somewhere here. Yeah, he did reveal it here.
there are a lot of visitors coming. Very good friends of mine that we studied with. I will introduce them. I will not even want to mention. But just know we are preparing. Tomorrow even we're going to buy some goats for goat soup. Like 3 goats. We have big celebration. So just wait and see what is happening, guys. The show just started.
The show just started, guys. The show just started. So let's go back to Coco Mama and see what she's bunkering here. Coco Mama bunkers here, of course.
Winning things. Is it not the one that's supposed to be reaching out to people? Maybe Jamaican community somewhere supposed to look out for. Look for the family of that woman and hand over the property. No, they're not going to take it. Now he's telling people, please, if you know any of the family members, tell them to reach out. Just lie. It's a lie. He knows the law. He knows what the law about Kenyan law is. You guys were jumping up here. The journey continues.
Hey.
This station, guys, it was. I told them you are here in UK, in London. You're going to where we are going. Taking Coco the Mama, and we are with our lovely fan here. This is London. This is how we know London. You guys, can you say thank you in the comment section to this? There's some. Hey, what that shall never end in London. Wallahi.
Yeah, so Coco Mama was trying to actually prove that it's important to cover your body. And she kept saying that she will be shampooking ladies on the streets, guys. See here.
When I thought I've seen it come, what happened to her? Eh? You guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Hey! Wahala, don't they feel it? And Yami, let's have some orange juice. This is fresh orange.
Before then,
And Yami.
there's another area she also did the same, no?
Otherwise, when you sleep, they will catch you. My content is not content. How can my content not content? So I in an area like this. How can you say that I'm boring if I'm in such area?
Just sing the photo.
Such, you know, everywhere here. You misbehave, you collect. Me, I'm not even afraid of losing my phone here. So many people.
We are waiting for the man.
The way I will scream. Guys, the way I will scream if somebody tries to collect my phone here. I will shout too. You cannot guide a wogue. Tell us.
So with Auntie Yami, they kept walking in the streets of UK, Elizabeth Line, and other lines, and they were threatening to shampook ladies who are dressing indecently.
We are from Africa. You see? You see this one? If you see them run away, let us.
Hi, London.
50 pounds. From 50 pounds up. You guys on the mushroom. You guys, I don't wanna.
Hi.
A lot of sweets here, guys. Not good for my teeth. I don't want to lose all my teeth. We are YouTubers. Subscribe to our channel.
Yes,
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Just be looking at those people wearing social stuff. If you see anybody showing her nyash, let me know. Let me shampoo. I thought that you me that I must shampoo all this.
She needs to shampoo people. Shampoo.
There's one that we saw coming out from the bus, and that Yomi said, "Coco Mama, where's your camera?" Coco Mama, where's your camera?
So Coco Mama was actually shampooking people who had dressed. London, I'm so fine today. How are you? I hope you're doing good. So today I'm doing a reaction on Coco Mama, and I've done some bit of Nyabohanze, of course, on Mayugno, Marwa, and the rest. Then Coco Mama, of course, in London today. She was so funny, going around the streets and shampooking people who had dressed indecently. So she could pick her camera, shout out at them. You know, I don't know what you thought about it. And she kept saying that she does not care about the cultural, demands of people, because she does not want to know. She just knows that people need to cover themselves,
That's of Yummy Kitchen, you guys. And you know what I love most? The weather is so cool. It's not sunny. Not that I don't want it, but I don't like when it's very hot. Like making one for my colleague and one for me. You cannot give me 2 for 3.
So she went about also in most of the shops here, buying stuff, But then she was so much bargaining about the prices. So London, thank you so much for the like.
Guys, let's support the brother. 2600 Camden High Street.
Camden High School is taken away.
Of course, on her camera, she could show people some products and then seek subscribers on the street. So guys, sometimes these disconnections really are troublesome and disgusting. I don't know. But let's proceed. So guys, Coco Mama was there doing a lot of stuff on the streets, bargaining. She kept reacting, hitting back at Nyabohanze.
Guys, I finally got this one because I love the color. 30 pounds. This is 13 pounds. Not bad, right? 13 pounds, guys. So I've noticed something here. All the shops look alike. Yani, no difference. What do you think? Yeah. They all got London souvenirs. Okay.
Because they are twice.
Okay. Get at least 5 subscribers before we leave here. What is this? And the question, hello. He shocked me. Look at that, you guys. Yeah. I'm looking for. Well, I don't wanna.
That's the name. That's
You guys, help me. If you see everybody opening like that. So guys, I'm looking for all those people who saw yesterday at the bus station opening their yarn. It's not even a joke. You understand? I don't understand. Don't tell me about culture and don't tell me about how hot the weather is. Oh, leave these people with their culture. I understand. The culture did not say that you should open your yash to public. Yash is something secretive. Yash is something personal to you. Yeah. You understand? Yash is for you to do the big job, not for you to expose it on the street. Most wrestlers, I want to see if I will catch someone.
Hey, so that was her target today. She decided that she would shambook people who would expose themselves because according to what she believes, people are supposed to cover it, despite being hot or cold. What is your thought, you know? What is your thought about this, you know? And she went bargaining and saying that her people would kill her if she bought anything at a very costly price, you know?
Thank you so much. I like your white dress. You look beautiful, always. You look sharp. Thank you. These people like dress. Hey, I can see. We must open restaurant there. Me and you. Nigerian. Hello. How are you? Yeah. I love instead of collecting and throwing away. Like me. We are with our love.
So these three fellas.
This is how we know land. You guys, can you say thank you in the comment section to these two beautiful ladies? Can you say thank you? Even thank you to you guys for watching. Thank you. It's very interesting.
These three ladies went from place to place, commenting, reacting on the streets, you know. And within the discussion, it came out that the lady says that she went to Nyabohanze and the Uncle Mo has a wife, only that he wants to make content without. I don't know how true this is. I'm not so sure. And she came out also saying that Marwa is not a scammer. Instead, the people who come to him seeking, like he should buy for them property, those who keep giving are the ones who are actually encouraging whatever it is. I don't know what you think about it.
Money, I think it was for money. But he's always been the case. So when does he spend time with his wife? He doesn't have time for his wife. I'm sorry, you don't have time for your wife. Shame on you. Even me, I've said it's not nice. No, shame on you. If you cannot give your wife, and even the marriage, they need to use choice. Because the person is mine, how can he be spending that way? He has to help if he has to.
Yeah, so here they were now shambooking Uncle Mo verbally, indicating that he's an irresponsible man because he never actually goes back to the wife. And I thought from the rest of the videos that we never see the wife. So is it sure that through content they could decide to hide her forever, you know? I'm not so sure about that. Now, we saw them after going from place to place and actually raising those concerns and saying that in Nyabohanze, people don't value women much. I don't know what is your thought about it, you know? And finally, he was here, she was here. This is the part I really laughed. I really laughed after they knew that there's a performer here. COCO Mama thought that is a boy, you know, and they couldn't hide that. Let's see here. Now, when they failed to hide, do you know what happened? COCO Mama addressed some fella that was actually giving them free perfume, and she indicated that that guy, is this the perfume he uses? And the guy was so surprised at why they were indicating that it's a boy when it was a lady. And I just thought that COCO Mama was still going on with the reaction. Let's start from here. Let's start from here.
From where, London? Yeah, we come from here, so it's not very far. Why are you so in? Gonna go for a bit of dinner? No, guys, we've got seats, but we want to go for dinner, get the guy.
You understand?
Yeah, we understand.
You see your age, because I've seen a lot of my age. Where is he from?
Billie Eilish, America.
America, man.
So of course the performer in the place was from America. Billy, is it? Billy. I think you can see that t-shirt, the picture of the lady is there. Now look at that guy. Now look at that guy. He comes and he begins to offer perfumes quietly to them. And for them, they approach him and, think that whoever is performing is a man. And they begin to ask him questions in relation to he. And he's so shocked, at their authenticity. Audacity, not authenticity. He's so shocked at their audacity and tries to shut them down, but they can't shut down. So they go on and actually show their shock. And he's so shocked, he runs away very fast. Let's check out this.
You have a singer.
Look at that shock. And then the other lady, Yummy, says it's a she, but dresses like a yo. Would you understand that if somebody told you that? And the guy is so shocked. Did you see his face? And he's like, what did you just say? But Coco Mama goes on.
No, she didn't say the dress. She just saw the dress. But I know that she's a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she dresses like a ass.
Like angry, Look our fans all over the place.
They will get angry, yeah. That's why they're all looking like that. They'll get angry. They cannot say something. No,
You know what, ladies? Here you go.
Oh,
Go on, take some more.
guys, we perfumes for Billie Eilish. Thank you very much.
So they finally received the perfume from Billie Eilish, the one that she made, and she's a singer too. And they thought it's a man because she dresses so. So guys, I laughed at this point because that guy was in shock, and he was like, shh, don't say it, because they'll be so anchored. They're his fans. They're her fans, not even he. And Coco Mama, as she is, being a reactor gives you the audacity. You can really shout things without caring. And so you've seen the shampooking on the street. Maybe in another video we'll be talking about other things, about the villa and the progress that is going on. And there was this guy, Yeah, of course, you've seen Marwa there planning for goats. Other goats will be roasted between Friday and Saturday, that is tomorrow, and Sunday. So he will no longer show at the construction site till Monday, So what did he say? There's something he said also that I wanted to relate to this video. It's just something. He said that when you're building, or rather constructing, when you're using your money, you are called the rich boss, but you are normally very poor, Yeah, let's look here. This is the video. Marwa is saying you cannot eat when you're poor, when you're not working. And he was so annoyed at one guy that was really pressing for money. Let's go there. I want us to get to the specific spot so that we don't waste a lot of time. We are almost coming to the end of this live stream, actually, and I'm so appreciative by anybody who came handy to watch this. Yeah, so there's a part 5105, I think, somewhere there. Hi, Annabelle. Here.
I don't want to encourage laziness in the village. No laziness, guys. I want to encourage hard work, dedication, and above all, honesty. So, guys, we're going to see, because it's going to rain. Oh my God, if it rains,
Hey, so come on, mommy, yummy. Maro is telling you that he does not encourage laziness. He does not encourage dishonesty. He does not encourage, people who are not working. You have to work hard to eat. And you actually see that there's someone who borrowed food from him and he was actually shouting at him. And I now remember the Nairobi video whereby he was really brushing aside a beggar. And people are like, you attract who you are. I don't know. What is your thought on this anyway? Hey, what is your thought? And this guy works so hard but does not eat. I was surprised in one of the part in the video. He said that he has not even eaten, And I was like, why not? Good to work so hard, but then why deprive yourself from food? That is not what. That's something I don't understand about Marwa actually. Annabelle, I don't like what you're doing actually. You understand? Bad manners.
sister doesn't know that we need sand, because in the next 1 or 2 days, we are putting concrete on the foundation. My sister has no idea.
Tell her.
Maybe the engineer should come and we get that thing off at the Tiribas place, or right there. Then it can walk that way. Yeah, we should remove it on top of this concrete. It's called a roller. We're waiting for the roller. We want to roll over this road. It's a 1.5 kilometer road. Guys, I'm putting a lot of effort, to make sure we have a road, we have homes, we have nice, beautiful.
Yeah, in that video at some point he said he has not eaten since morning, but he's from one side to the other, from one side to the other, from one side to the other. I think this guy sleeps when he's so tired. Hey, guys. Yeah, he sleeps when he's so tired. There's a lot on his head, So he has to run to the road project, to the parking lot in his home, to Dimwango's construction site, I don't know to where. Hey, guys, you would break down anytime. And he's able to manage the donations coming in, Anyway, that's it. That's life. They always say that sometimes when you employ yourself, you work so hard than when you are employed by somebody. Maybe you should get to see that. And now here is like Marwa is responding to Coco Mama and Yami's response, Let's just look at some spot what he says actually. He says that he's doing a lot in the village. Building homes, villages, villas.
And then we have complementary roads to complement those beautiful houses. Educating the villagers, the importance of a road and the trenches. You see now it's dry. If it rains, it's a big mess. Let me hear who's calling me. I don't know. Right now I'm too busy.
He's too busy.
So you need to put that roll around here before it rains. If it rains, this will be mud. No, but nothing can pass here.
And in Nyabohanze, people keep saying the rain raining.
And even if it rains,
they always say the rain is raining and the rain is not raining. They can't just say it is raining. That is what they say in Nyabohanze. The rain is raining. They can't say it is raining. And they cannot say it's not raining. They'll say the rain is not raining. Hey, that is Nyabohanze for you. Just like they'll say caravan, caravat. They'll also say, what else? You know, there are so many things here. You know. And of course, he said every man for himself, God for us all. Was that him? No, it was Dimwango, actually. Yeah, so the difference between Marwa and Dimwango, Marwa always displays like he's doing a lot for people. On the other side, Dimwango is like, I have to do a lot for me. And David Jr. of course shows from action that he's doing a lot for other people. Actually, I can see that, you know. So let's end here. We'll be doing more in other videos. But of course, during Shambooking, it was surprising that there was a Ghanaian. Maybe let me go back to it before I end. There was a Ghanaian man who did not know who Wodemaya is, and I was like, really? Really? Coco Mama.
Yes, I'm winning things.
In the Coco Mama's video. Let's just check at some point. At some point, they met some Ghanaian guy, and he testified he doesn't know who the Maya is. And I was like, really? I thought that people abroad know there are people back at home. And in fact, Coco Mama had to bash him, remind him that he should remember the people at home. People normally say that Coco Mama works for Wodemaya. How true is that? I don't know. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, they met this guy, and the guy said he doesn't know.
I like this. Don't forget where you come from. You must visit home. Wodemaya is a very popular YouTuber, very well known in Africa. Yeah, you must check him out.
Afro-Americans, Jamaicans,
Oh, that's
Africans.
correct.
That's why you've got those people in Ghana. It's Wodemaya.
My wonderful sisters, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
How are you?
What's your name?
My name is Sam.
You'll be on YouTube.
You'll see us.
Subscribe to the channel, okay?
Coco Mama,
Auntie Yummy. Yeah.
Coco Mama,
Auntie Yummy.
So Auntie Yummy and Coco Mama had to Shambook this guy, a Ghanaian who did not know who Wodemaya is, and Wodemaya is actually so known. So if he doesn't know Wodemaya, can even know Coco Mama, and can even know this other guy who eats around the streets and does videos, you know. So of course, let's end here so that I do other tasks before I come back for another video. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate your presence here. I'm really trying, you know, reaction. I didn't start reaction long ago, but I think your presence here really encourages me, and I'll keep going. Of course, I know that one day I'll reach the end of the tunnel. Bye-bye.